My friends, Tin Man here. Tuesday evening, about 5:20. Rain has gone away. The skies are turning back blue, and I'm riding to have dinner with my folks again. Look how pretty it's turning. Rain clouds are fading, and the blue sky are coming. So what's that mean? Time to get on the mopickle. Yeah! Went to the gym earlier today, and it was starting to kind of clear, but it did sprinkle a little bit. Roads were still a little damp. And there are good little bit of leaves on the road in some places. That's why I'm coming up this way on 211, heavily traveled, and most of it's dried up and blown off compared to the back roads. But we got some needed rain, made the trees, plants, and bushes happy, and the critters that live outdoors. The deers and the bears and the coons and a few possums. Probably washed some of the pollen off of some of the vehicles, mine included. I'm running a tad behind what I planned on doing. I was trying to find my yellow tinted glasses, and they're not in my tour pack, which is where they should be. So I don't know. Check my desk, check my jackets. Don't know. Used them at the range. Went in, checked the bag I carried to the range. I took them off, I remember that. It might not have got back on the bike. I went out and checked in my truck, but I'll have to do a more thorough search. See if I can find them. That put me a little behind in schedule. That red Ford pickup truck, Mr. Dude 88. Won't get the heck out of the way. Now he's speeding up. Last minute decision to turn, I guess. Nice, about 70 degrees. Voters still out. Got an hour and a half left at the polls. I voted today. Vote red, dude, vote red. The guy that was giving me a thumbs up, turning into the voting polls. And we have a big race here in Georgia, a governor race, and it's a lesser of two evils. I voted for the man to beat our man, and I think he beat our guy because Trump tweeted in that he supported. I sure didn't want him to win. Not heard a lot of good stuff about Kemp being Secretary of State. Wife talked about how he's messed up stuff in the nursing section, or at least Secretary of State's office has. Of course, he's in charge of that. But the Democrat candidate, Stacey Abrams, she scares me. And nothing to do with the female and or race, but she is totally, and I do say totally, against guns. She thinks they all should be confiscated. That, folks, scares me as the top dog in Georgia. I know there's a lot she'd have to do, but it's not good having your governor against them. We've had pro support, and Kemp is. Matter of fact, she tried to ploy on his television ad where he was sitting with his girl's boyfriend, his daughter's boyfriend, with a shotgun. Claimed that he was pointing it at him. It ain't pointing at him. It's pointing out across his chest, not directly at him. Probably wouldn't want it to go off if I was the kid, but he wasn't pointing it at him. Of course, a lot of folks won't realize that, and oh my God, he's careless. And I'm sure he wasn't one pointing at the cameraman, even though I'm hoping they checked it and double checked it and triple checked it to be unloaded. It was a double barrel, which is pretty easy to confirm, much easier than a pump or anything. Shorts and t-shirt, there you go. But it will be as it will be. And right now it's there. The last thing I heard on the TV was that the Democrats have an edge. That's scary. Hope people care enough to get out. If they've ever needed to vote, they've needed to vote. Yep. Well, I'm almost to my destination and I need to send some information, so we'll have a little night ride on the way home. Yeah, I just finished in the last hour resecuring the camera to my helmet. My next thing is going to be to drill screws into it, I guess. Something about the finish of this helmet, and it goes both ways on the helmet and the damn connector. This time it come loose from the helmet. It was still attached to the connector. Next time it would do the opposite. Stuck to the helmet, come loose from the connector. It makes absolutely no sense. If it was one or the other, it'd be a whole lot easier to diagnose and fix, and I hate to do anything to the helmet finish. But anyways, that's a moot point right now, and y'all get tired of hearing about it. Anyways, I'll see you on the ride back home at night. Don't go far. Ciao. Hello, my friends. 10 Man, we're back. About 7:25, 2 hours later. I'm so full, I ate too much dinner. But it was good. Very good. Had some tacos and chicken soup. Very good skirt steak tacos. It's a beautiful night, man. The sky's clear, the stars are out. Checking to see if the camera's still. I thought I turned it on when I started, and apparently it didn't. Making sure it hadn't powered back down or something. Should have plenty of battery. It's only about a 10-minute ride. Yeah, it's still flashing, so I must have not hit the power button like I thought I did. I love night ride. If it would keep the deer off the road, it'd be a whole lot better. I did install deer whistles. I've never really used them, but somebody had put a post out several weeks ago, and the amount of comments that came in about them in the positive light and how much they've done for, you know, been useful, I decided to put them on. When I passed by one set of deer shortly after I put them, a couple days after I put them on, they were off down this little clearing area, and they did lift their heads toward me, which made me think that maybe they were actually doing something. So haven't seen any up close yet making any moves, but for $7-8 it's worth the just sticking them on. I stuck them down under my floorboards out of sight. So what about you? You like the ride at night? I don't know what about it is, other than your gauges are lit up. Especially in the summer, it's much cooler. But I guess it's from years and years of working at night with the police department. But you definitely don't have as much light as you do in a car, because you're down one headlight. That's why people opt to change out and put daymakers on their bikes. I put the truck light daymaker on, which is what most people put on their Jeeps. It's actually a Jeep Wrangler light. So, hell, as bright as these are, you get double the trouble on a Jeep. And then I have the matching spots. I remember when I first got them, I didn't have the right connector. I just had the spots on that Friday night. And the difference I could see already was amazing. Then I got the connector, which the company did for free because they gave me the wrong information when I inquired. Which I had to wait 2 days, but it was worth to save $30. They do make a difference. This bike had LED headlights, but they're not as bright as the Daymaker. And Harley's Daymakers are between $500 and $800. I paid $330 for the 3 from Truck Light. I forget the company I bought them through, because Truck Light themselves don't sell. You have to go through one of their distributors. Well, alright, folks, we're near home, so I'm going to say thanks for coming along, and we'll see you tomorrow. Y'all have a great night, and get you a ride in there. It's not too late to go for a ride. It's only 7:30. Yeah. See y'all. Hope the weather's good at your place.